So being well grounded and having your energy receiving pathway of bringing in plenty of life force energy to fuel your system, as well as being grounded so you're able to process well, and being fully in your body with a strong energetic boundary or shield is really critical for healing as well as just thriving in day-to-day living. So that is what we're going to do today. This is a great thing to do every day at any point. You can do it multiple times during the day whenever you need to. So we are going to begin with grounding. I'll have you take a couple deep breaths. And in your mind's eye, we're going to imagine growing energetic roots deep out of the bottoms of your feet that go deep into the earth. We're going to imagine growing those roots deep, deep, deep into the earth. They might even go all the way to the core of the earth, and kind of as deep, however deep they go, we're going to imagine them just kind of connecting deep into the earth and growing roots out in every direction. I like to go to the core of the earth in 5 miles in every direction. And as soon as you do, your body is going to be able to start releasing. Just like when you have static electricity built up and you touch something metal and it releases that energy, similar with the earth, it's going to help you release any excess as well as things that you're processing and release it down through the roots. The earth is really good at neutralizing and recycling that. And as well as releasing, you can receive a lot of nourishment from the earth. So we're going to also imagine gold light coming up from the core of the earth, up through your roots and into your body, all the way up to your heart. And any other frequencies or nourishment that you need, you can imagine receiving that through that gold light. And have you see that gold light come up through your legs, glowing and illuminating your body as it comes all the way up to your heart. Once it reaches your heart, I'm going to have you imagine your heart space beginning to glow brighter and brighter and brighter with that gold light. Next, we're going to help make sure you're connected to your receiving pathway. You're going to imagine a pillar of white light coming out of the sky, out of heaven, and coming all the way down and pouring into the top of your head. We're going to see white light illuminating your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest. And when it reaches your heart, it begins to illuminate your heart space. In front of the body and behind the body, that ball of energy around your heart space just begins to grow brighter and brighter and brighter. If there was any mud or sticky spots or anything over your heart, it just dissolves as that light begins to glow brighter and brighter, strengthening that heart space area. With your heart being a major center for self-healing, you want that to be really strong, and it is very powerful, and we're just going to energize it. All right, so as this light is pouring in from both sides, it's going to help your body clear and flow and flush anything that was processing and anything that was kind of in the way of your energy flowing well. It's also going to refill your energy reservoirs and energize your body. It's going to bring in nutrients that you need as well, any frequencies that you're in need of. You're going to imagine that just pouring in and flowing in and nourishing every cell, every particle of your system. And as your body begins to glow brighter and brighter, you can see the space around your body beginning to glow until you're in a white bubble, a bubble of white and gold light, your aura. And you can see at the perimeter of that bubble, the shell or the edge of the bubble is very healthy and strong. There are no holes or dents or tears in it. You're just completely encompassed with this beautiful bubble of white and gold light. All right, as your body is glowing bright, you can feel yourself very connected to your system, very connected to your body, and feel yourself coming fully into your body, fully present. If you need a little extra grounding and strength, you can imagine your grounding cord, a cord or a little hose, pipe, coming off of your tailbone that goes down into the earth. That is a big major release pathway down the spine, off the tailbone, and into the earth. So we're going to see that grounding cord exiting from your tailbone, going down into the earth, and imagine it getting wider. We're going to just make that pipeline quite wide so that there's plenty of space for anything you're processing, any emotions, any energy to just release easily down into the earth. We're going to also attach grounding cords wherever needed. So if your headspace feels a little congested, or any part of your body has any kinds of sensations or sticky areas, you can just imagine a thin grounding cord connecting to that area and then connecting down to that thick grounding cord. And now that area has an easy release pathway to go down to the grounding cord and down into the earth. You can imagine as many little tiny grounding cords as are needed, exiting from any part of the body that feels like it's a little congested, and those grounding cords exiting from the body there and attaching to the big grounding cord. So any energy there can be released from that body part down to the grounding cord, down into the earth to be neutralized and recycled into positive energy. We're going to take a few more deep breaths, feeling the energy pouring in from above and below, feeling our body getting energized, releasing anything that needs to get released, being nourished, and we are ready to go. This is a great thing to do every day. You can do it multiple times a day, whenever you need, because you always want to be grounded, shielded, and fully energized and in your body. That is where you're going to be able to heal and access your higher consciousness and be able to live life from a thriving, abundant state.